All right, yeah, good win. Proud of our guys bounce back. We've been struggling a little bit of late. Defense obviously has been a big problem, and it was again tonight in the first half. You got to give Pacific a lot of credit. They've played really well the last month, and a big win for them. We knew they came in with a lot of confidence, but second half, we really clamped things down and got timely baskets to pull it out. So proud of the second half especially, and some of the individual efforts to get a win when we really needed one.
Wayne, Uzziah made his first start. What led to that, and what did you?
We were just looking for a spark defensively. We haven't been great, and Josiah will tell you he wasn't great defensively at certain points tonight. But we're just looking for a spark. You know, a couple tough games in a row. Certainly thought he provided that with his energy and effort. Obviously, timely scoring. 3 assists, 1 turnover. Really proud of his response.
DeMarco, when you're playing with JoJo out there, how does that dynamic work? You guys seem to play together pretty well today.
Just understand it's a blessing to be around guys like this on day to day. He make my life easier and vice versa. So, you know, just being out there, it make the game easier.
Yeah. Wayne, no secret that defense has not been there for the last 4 or 5 weeks. What do you feel like was missing, and what kind of came back today? And
We've had a different level of a lack of intensity the last few weeks. You know, I know the level of competition in conference went up. It's a really good league, but it's been our lack of intensity and urgency to game plan stuff, to just one-on-one keeping a guy in front. I couldn't put my finger on it. I don't think we got to a point where we thought we were so good we could just come out and beat anybody. I don't know if other stuff outside of our locker room got in our heads, but we hadn't been ourselves. So the big thing was guard your guy, pay attention to the game plan, and compete, execute, and enjoy each other out there were the 3 things we wrote on the board. Polo admitted in our meeting yesterday he hadn't been himself. Down the line, Mike, Parsa, LT, you got to have your horses down the stretch this time of year. And I was proud that the majority of them, showed up and found a way tonight, and hopefully build some momentum here as we continue to move forward in February.
Would you guys say there's anything particular that changed at halftime? Do you talk about anything? Do you try to drive anything home to make that change and deal with Washington and up the defense?
You know, it's at this point, it's not X's and O's. It's just reaching down into your chest cavity and making sure your heart's ticking and getting after it. And then off the ball, having each other's backs. We've been a little disconnected defensively as well. And I think there weren't ever any finger pointing, but everyone was thinking about their man and not team principles. And tonight, second half, we just reminded them, we can't let a team come in here and score 40 points. This is what our weakness has been. It's time to flip it. And credit to the guys for coming out and answering the bell the second half.
So this question about Nate Kings, I was wondering, not having him on the court last season, what's been the difference that you've seen coming in this? How has the court changed? How has the team changed with him playing?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's obviously, with the addition of the other guys and Nate, you see what's happened to us offensively. We're scoring more, we're more efficient. The guy can drive it, he can shoot it. He's a great teammate. He's still not 100% confident on that knee because he's a way better defender than what he's been showing us consistently. But I thought his effort on Fisher tonight was big time because that guy has been a real weapon. But we know with Nate last year we probably win a handful more games. Didn't have it, and credit to him for being locked in mentally all year, so that it didn't take him 3 months into the season to be a positive impact. And that's what really impressed us with Nate. Didn't take him long, a handful of games before he was back to what we knew he could be.
For sure.
Good? You got one more? Got something for Isaiah? We can hear you. Let him drop.
Yeah, okay, Isaiah. Outside of San Francisco, everything else is being played outside of Corvallis from here on out. What do you guys do to take this and take it on the road, because that hasn't been the case so far this season. What do you do to flip that and make the road kind of like the way you guys play at home?
We're going to put the work in. We're already doing it. And when the next game is going to come on the road, we're going to step up, and it's going to change. We haven't been doing great on the road since the Pacific game, and it's going to change from now on.
I mean, Wayne, you've talked a lot about the toughness thing going on the road. I guess you could scream and yell all you want about toughness. Where does it come from, though, at some point?
The guys got to dig deep, and the second half of that is discipline. And the years, you know, we've had years where we've won a lot of games on the road, and we can't relax. We've got to bring more intensity, more fight, more fire. Santa Clara was the other game. I mean, we played really well on that road trip. We let that one slip away. So other ones, not so much. So whatever the guys have to do, I mean, if we have to bang the lockers, pots and pans, but really it's them coming out and deciding we're tired of this. We know what's in front of us. Let's find a way to get it done on the road and get that next one and then build off of that. Appreciate it. Go Beavs.